Another one is a really old classic movie, Wes Craven. I think his theatrical debut, which is the original Last House on the Left. The remake was whatever. I own it because it's really cheap. I got it like at Blockbuster. They've been doing those 4 for $20 DVDs lately, so I saw that. I picked that up. But the original is the better movie by far, and it's really low budget. You could tell, and it's '77. Or no, wait, what the hell am I talking about? It's 1972. So the quality is, of picture is very low, but that never bothered me. But it's really good if you know what this movie is. It's two girls, and I think they're 16 or 17 or something like that. It might be 18, and they're gonna go to a concert. But before that, they stop off in the downtown area to get some weed, and they go to the wrong house, and they end up encountering these 3 escaped prisoners that, like, apparently they talk about on the radio they murdered nuns and stuff like that. And then the other person that's there, the 4th person, is the ringleader played by David Hess. It's his son, and the really creepy thing is that's his son, like his blood son, but he hooks his own son on heroin so that he can control him. So he has to do what he wants, and then when he does, he gets rewarded by getting a fix. Anyway, they kidnap these 2 girls, and they rape them, and they take them to the woods, and they rape them, and they make them do stuff to each other, and then one of them tries to escape, and they catch her, and they mutilate her really bad, and then the other girl, they kill her. But then the thing is, then their car like breaks down or whatever the hell, I don't remember, or they get caught in a storm, so they've been having to find the closest house. But then the house they go to is the girl that they just killed, the main character, and the parents end up finding out, and then they get their revenge, and it was really well done. This movie, and it's got these 2 funny cops, and one of the cops is the leader of the Cobra Kai, that old guy from the Karate Kid movie or whatever. He's one of the cops, and that might be one of his first movies. I know Karate Kid's really old, but this is 1972. He looks really young in this movie. It's really funny. He's funny in the movie, but it's not a comedy at all. It's probably the darkest horror in this collection, but it's really good. It's the original, of course. Another one, go from that to a horror comedy. I've seen people talk about this one too. And when this movie first came out, well, not when it first came out, when I first heard of it, I thought I would never be into a movie like this. I thought, oh, how cheesy and stupid this looks. But you gotta watch it in the right context. Like, you gotta know that they know it's cheesy. They're just having fun. And it's The Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And they showed us a lot before on Halloween night. They would show it on AMC, and I would always like, nah, I'm not watching this. But then one night I decided, you know what? I caught it when it was just coming on, and I'm big on that. Like, if the movie's halfway into it, I can't get into it. I have to watch it from the very beginning. And I watched pieces of it. And then I changed it, not because I didn't like it, because I was like, damn, I want to freaking buy this movie. And I wanted to, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I wanted to buy it and view it the first time when I bought it. So I bought it and I loved it. And it's so fun because, real quick, if you don't know what it's about, it's like a bunch of clowns that their spaceship is the shape of like a big top circus tent, and it crashes on Earth. This couple finds it, and they go inside, and they find out quickly that it is an alien spaceship, so they run, and then the clowns come out, and they start like, they start going to the town looting, and what they do is they'll get you, and they'll encase you in like a cotton candy cocoon, and then they take you back to their ship, and I don't know, they don't explain what they do after that, but the clowns are really, really creepy looking, and there's no CG, and their faces, I think when they get up close at least, there's some animatronics going on, stuff like that, but other than that, the clowns are really demonic looking to me. But it's not a scary horror movie. There's like some sneaky gore in it. Like, there's this part where this guy, the clown, uses one of the cops as a freaking like a ventriloquist dummy, but he puts his hand literally in his back, and then he pulls his hand out and shakes all the blood off, and it's pretty gory. But other than that, I think this movie's really fun because there's so much things you can do. There's so many things that are incorporated with clowns. So they use like popcorn as weapons, pies, cotton candy. They have little clown cars. All that type of stuff, shadow puppets. It's really fun. And this movie, like I said, you gotta watch it in the right context. You gotta watch it knowing that they know it's corny and they know it's funny. It's just for fun. It's like a shits and giggles movie, I guess you want to call that, though. But it's really good. You should check it out. It's from the 80s, so it's got really good music, and I love 80s movies too. And yeah, there was talk about them doing either a sequel or a remake, but these type of movies, man, I think they're really scared to put money on these movies because even though a lot of people like it, they're not really looking to put money into movies like these movies these days for some reason, which I wish they would, but who knows, all the remakes these days, it might not even be good or whatever, unless the same people do it. And the last one I'm going to show you is a documentary called Going to Pieces, The Rise and Fall of the Slasher Film. and I saw it on it was like on Stars or something like that, or maybe on Encore, or no, it was like on Bio Channel or something like that. So I really liked it and I bought it. And the main reason I bought this too is because it showed movies I hadn't seen before, and I like getting new movie ideas of stuff to rent. But it shows basically the rise and fall of the slasher film, and it shows like how horror started like at this theater as plays way back in the day, and then Alfred Hitchcock and this other Italian director, they started it with Psycho, and the other one Peeping Tom. Somebody did Peeping Tom or whatever. Anyway, but then like the real start, at least for America, was like Halloween, Friday the 13th, movies like that, and then it kind of fell off because they were just saturating the market with these movies because everybody wanted to cash in on doing slasher films and stuff like that. This is only about slashers. And then it kind of died, and they came back with, they said it came back with Silence of the Lambs, but I guess so. A lot of people don't like to look at that as a horror movie because it's really sophisticated, and it's got like way more layers than most horror movies do. But I thought it was a good movie. I own Silence of the Lambs, and a lot of people, there's a big misconception that Hannibal Lecter is the bad guy in Silence of the Lambs. He's not. It's actually Buffalo Bob. He's actually helping to catch him. But anyway, then it came back with Silence of the Lambs supposedly, but then really Wes Craven brought it back. Wes Craven did the first revamp on not a revamp, but like revamped the slasher shit. It was a real slasher. Scream was a real slasher and stuff like that. But it talks all about the rise and fall of the slasher film, and it shows clips and it does interviews with people very knowledgeable in movies, like editors of Fangoria magazine and actors that were in the movie and people that played the slashers themselves. And then the new age, like Rob Zombie coming up, which I don't know if he's doing too much, but then again, you can't really hate him because he's the only guy these days that's doing horror movies, only doing horror movies. He's putting out horror movies a lot. So hopefully he does good stuff, man, because he might be the only guy we have to look forward to. But it's really good, and they interview also directors, and they give me a lot of good movie ideas that I want to watch that I had heard of. So some of them reminded me of them, but other ones I had never heard of that I really want to watch also. But that is all the movies for the part 2 of the video I just did. Okay. Like I said in the last one, if you see the first one, if this is the first one you're seeing, I did a first one. So if you like this, go check out the first one. But if this is the second one you've seen, then that means you watched 2 of my videos. You took the time out to watch 2 of my videos, so you like them a little bit, I guess. I'm ordering a lot more stuff now. I got a lot of stuff coming through the mail soon. I want to do part 3. I'm liking doing these, so if you're liking watching them and stuff like that, just drop me a comment in the box telling me you want me to do more of these, and I'll do more of them. And the bigger my collection gets, maybe I could do, like, I've seen people do DVD updates, like when they get new movies in the mail. But some of the people, they buy it like in rapid succession, and I don't get stuff like that. Like, I can't spend that much. I've been trying to save money and stuff like that now, but I have a lot of movies I could talk about that I already own. So I've been showing a lot of horror because I know a lot of people that watch these are horror movie fans. So I show a lot of my horror. I have some action and some comedy too, but like I said, also have, if this is the first one you're watching, I also have a lot of horror action figures. So drop me a comment if you want to see me review those too. And yeah, thank you for watching. Later.